I'm here today with Rei and John Henry. And I say this is my first session with these boys, but I've actually been working with Rei, who's this chestnut gelding. Hi, buddy. For quite a while. But we're changing things up. And John, who's normally the more confident of the two, I have not spent any one-on-one time with. So these two are mustangs that were adopted off the range, and their owners have had them, boy, coming up on 2 years. And they had them, hi Rei, a little over a year when I first met them, and we did some round pen work. You'll see the round pen is over there, and Junior, who is a domesticated horse, extremely friendly, is over there in the round pen right now, so he's not mauling me. And for food, as he's very friendly. And what we're doing with these guys, kind of turning a little bit of a new leaf. We've done round pen work with Rei. Now he's licking and chewing, and he's looking down at the ground where I've been putting just little puffy piles of chopped alfalfa hay. Rei actually pretty quickly remembered that I've been working with him. It's been a while. And was a lot more confident to come closer to me as I just put piles. And so my goal today with these boys is for them to accept me as a comfortable member of their herd, which that's a wonderful sign right there, what Rei is doing, just rubbing his face, and he's willing to explore a little bit now. And there's a little pile there that I had put for Junior when I first got here, and caught him and had him tied for a minute while I got everything set up. And I'm just sitting in a chair. See if I can't really turn the camera around right now, but got my bag of books and notebooks. I've got my chair, and I've got my bucket of chopped alfalfa hay. And I'm just hanging out, and I'm really focused on my energy level, breathing really regularly, slow and deep, not ever holding my breath. Low tones like you can hear in my voice, almost a little gravelly. Just hi John, very, very soothing. And I love how John is actually looking at me now. What my goal has been today is that they desire me, that they see me as good and having something good for them. And that I'm not trying to make them do anything. What we're doing is removing coercion, manipulation, and control. So we're no longer in the round pen, which is where I started with Rei, and I was able, hi, it's really making some strides towards me. So I'm going to go ahead and see if he'd like a little grass or a little. So they scattered a minute, but I didn't worry about it, and I'm just going to say, would you like this, buddy? And put some down there and put some back over where he'd already told me he was comfortable. And I'm not totally sure how having the cell phone is probably a little bit of an odd thing. But I decided, and I say I decided, I discerned. I really feel like the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, has been speaking to me ever since I've been working with Rei. And I've done a lot of natural horsemanship with a lot of horses, unbroke horses, babies that we've raised, horses off the track. But I have never worked with two mustangs that have never been touched. And they're both under 10. I don't remember their exact ages, but they're over 5. They're not babies. So they really did live a decent amount of their life completely wild. And so the pressure and release that we use with natural horsemanship that works so well, what it seems to work so well with horses that are domesticated, even if they're unbroke, but you can touch them and put a halter on them, or at least they've been used to people their whole lives, was sort of backfiring in my mind when I started working with Rei. Because I thought, okay, if I'm the pressure and I'm removing myself, when he would look at me in the beginning, I would back up. I wanted him to know that he had a language to communicate with me when he felt unsafe and wanted me to move away. And so it did help build a bond and a partnership and a language that he knew he could talk to me. Now Rei is kind of moving around a little bit behind me, you can see. And I'm just sitting calmly here, not defensive. I'm in a safe spot, so I'm not worried that I can't get out of the way if I need to, and they will never feel trapped in here. But what really hit me, to make a long story short, was that as I used my body as pressure toward him and away, that I was the reward for him. When he did something right, the reward was me leaving him. And the question popped up in my mind, at what point do I become something he desires? And we were using food at the time as well to just help make that positive. But that piece just kept eluding me, saying, okay, I had gotten him to where he could walk and trot both ways around the round pen, which was a big feat. He wouldn't even let anyone on his right side, much less turn in a right circle. So we got walking and trotting both ways and turning. He understood my body language, turn in, turn out, draw in, but I was still the pressure being removed. So we've taken a break all winter, and it's spring, and his owners spent some time last fall just doing a little bit of what I'm doing, but not with the length of time. Just while they were feeding, just putting down piles with no pressure, just letting these boys know that we love them, we have good for them. And now I'm taking that mantle on. Good boy, Ray. In a way that's going to be a little bit more extended time. So I'm going to take that. He's walking over as he's asking for a little bit more food. So I'm going to say, would you like some more of what I have for you, buddy? And I'm just going to hold it out to him so you can see. And I don't expect him to come over, but I want him to show me where he wants it. He's going to point with his nose, will be my guess, where he feels comfortable. He's kind of coming over to me sideways. So he just touched the ground on the spot that I'd fed him before. And now he just took one step closer. So I'm going to say, awesome. So you're comfortable right here now. I'll put that there for you, buddy. I'm just stepping out of the way slowly, but not like a, predator that's creeping. And I'm not worried. I'm not trying to not move at all. I don't want to be terrifying, like a cat on the prowl. And I really am not trying to coerce him into coming closer to me. I have this bucket of food, and I'm willing to share it. And what I want them to know is I am good. It's my food, and I'd be happy to share it with them if they would like it. So I'm letting them communicate, and I'm learning as we go. But this is Ray and John over there, a little peeking up his head over Ray's bottom. And we'll just see how this goes. And for the record, today is on the Gregorian calendar, March 30th, 2022.